Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you guys another video on Call of Duty. Just doing a little commentary today. I haven't done one of these in the longest of times, I'll tell you guys that much. I wanted to talk about, as you can see in the title of the video, a problem that's been bugging me, and it's why Call of Duty isn't really relevant on PC. And I really suffer, not because it's not really that bad, I guess, but I guess I mean, the only word I can think of is suffer. So I really suffer from this problem, just like many others do on PC, because there isn't that many players. There's not a huge amount of players playing the game. I mean, there's only really a couple game modes you can play because there aren't that many people playing PC, you know, and it really sucks because it stops you from experiencing the whole game. As you know, and you only get to experience basically a small part of it. But I mean, I guess it's my fault for buying it on PC. But since I play on PC and I enjoy it more than console, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, no matter what. So yeah, basically I wanted to talk about a couple things and explain a little bit as to why it isn't very popular on PC. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was where Call of Duty began. And don't quote me on this. I'm not a Call of Duty knowledge buff. I don't know everything that's going on. I don't know 100% if this is true or not, but from my experience, I'm basing it off my experience. The first Call of Duty game I played was on console, and that's where it started around. And its base gameplay grew from, you know, people being on console and using a controller. So that's one of the reasons why I think PC isn't really focused on when it comes to you know, Infinity Ward and Treyarch and all them, is because, you know, they've been on console this entire time. That's where they've grown up. So another reason why I thought that it's not really they don't have a big community on PC is because competitive is on console. And when it comes to competitive is growing, and people are paying more attention to how competitive is done, and we know all the tournaments that are going on, and people are starting to know all the players instead of back then where it wasn't as, you know, as big of a thing as it is now. And competitive being on console brings more people to console, because more of the hardcore gamers who want to play competitive Call of Duty are going to, you know, go to wherever there's the most competitive Call of Duty. So, like, I could give you an example. As in Black Ops 2, it was on the Xbox. The Xbox was where competitive was at, because that's where all the tournaments, that's the console that all the tournaments use and all that, you know, it was all based around Xbox. But now Black Ops 3 is on PS4, so that's where competitive is based around. That's what the consoles that the tournaments now use. So this brings people to get more, you know, more consoles, and even more so the consoles that competitive is being played on itself. So people are buying more and more PS4s for different reasons. I mean, I'm not saying it's only because, you know, a game is competitive on it, but that's a small reason as to why people don't focus on PC as much. Number 3 would be that people have really big misconceptions about PC, and it starts to bug me a little every time I'm on YouTube and I see these comments of people who don't know what they're talking about. But it gets really annoying sometimes, and I'm sure a bunch of PC players have misconceptions about consoles, but since I've played on both sides for years now, I know what it's like on both sides. And from my opinion, I'm not going to go ahead and tell you guys to do whatever. I'm not going to, you know, tell you guys to do anything. I'm just going to tell you guys from my own experience and my own opinion, I like playing on PC 100 times more. People have a bunch of different misconceptions. One of them would be how much it costs to build a PC, or even buy PC parts, or even just buy a PC in general that can run the game. People think it costs like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, which it doesn't. You don't need $1,000 computer to play Black Ops 3. You really don't. And it's just crazy to me how many comments I see. Oh, well, I don't want to spend you know, thousands of dollars on a PC, so I'll stick to my console. Well, you know, you can go ahead and keep thinking that way. I'm not gonna argue with that, because if you're gonna do it anyway, there's no point in me trying to change your mind. But playing on PC is not that expensive. It's really not. You can buy a console that runs this game at a very, very comfortable FPS for like $600, $700. Even if it's above what a console costs, you still don't even have to pay to play online, which consoles make you do. Both consoles make you do now, and I'm not sure if it's monthly or if it's a yearly thing. I know I used to do just $60 a year, I think, for Xbox, but that's $60 a year or $5 a month that you don't have to pay anymore because you're playing on PC. I don't have to pay to play games anymore. I just have to pay for the game, which is how it should be. And they're not allowed to play on their couch, which makes no sense to me at all, because you can play on your couch. You can still, even if you don't want to use a mouse and keyboard, you can still do that. You can use a controller if you want to play on your couch and not have to be plugged in. Just buy a little Bluetooth dongle. That's what they're called. That's a weird name, but yes, that's what they're called. You buy one of those and then you can plug it in and play from your couch. It's the same thing. They have, I think it's called like big screen or whatever for Steam, which pretty much lets you control everything with your controller. There's so much more possibilities that you have, and people just don't seem to understand that. Another thing, the last thing I wanted to talk about was just the fact that I'd love to see competitive COD at least try PC, or Call of Duty to at least try to, cater to PC a little bit. They've done Xbox, they've done PS4, and PC's on a whole nother planet for them, but I just love to see it try to make their way to PC, because I can't imagine how much more fun it would be to watch tournaments on PC where people's aim is really showcased, people's skills and knowledge of the game are really, really showcased. I mean, consoles, I'll give it to you guys. Yeah, you guys are very, you're very talented. I'm not gonna belittle consoles. I'm just saying, I would like to see how competitive Call of Duty would be on PC. I love consoles, I love PC, I just use PC more. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible, because in my honest opinion, I am neutral to either console or PC. It's just, I don't have a PS4, and I don't play on my Xbox anymore. I'm mainly on my PC all the time, so I'd love to see it switch to that, just to see how it would be. But yeah, guys, that's really all I wanted to talk about. If you guys enjoyed this type of video where I'm like just talking to you guys over some gameplay or ranting on something or whatever, please let me know. I'd love to do more stuff like this. It's really calming, and I'm able to get stuff off my chest. I'm able to talk to you guys a little bit more and notice what you guys like. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment down below what your opinion is on Call of Duty's competitive scene, where Call of Duty should be, and what you'd like to see in the future. And subscribe if you guys want to see videos just like this one, and I will see you guys later. Peace.